Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. It is officially the go home episode to the Elimination Chamber. A long ways away in Perth, Australia.
From Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole.
And we are officially getting ready for a huge night here tonight. Major Elimination Chamber implications, as a matter of fact. We got two sudden death Elimination Chamber qualifiers later on tonight, both in triple threat scenario. We're starting things off with a fatal four-way match of all things to decide the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, that being main event Jey Uso's next opponent in Perth, Australia. And can it be this man right here, a former Intercontinental Champion, a man that went out on a wounded limb the last time he was Intercontinental Champion, getting injured at this very event, Elimination Chamber, a year ago today. Adam Cole, that is, made his return to the ring at the Royal Rumble. Certainly surprising everybody in attendance at Cincinnati. And since then, Adam Cole has made it a mission to get that Intercontinental Championship back around his waist. It's been a long time since Adam Cole has been Intercontinental Champion, though. The competition certainly has stiffened up ever since Adam Cole's hiatus. That being this man right here, Bryan Danielson. A man that is also, well, I mean, we could just list the accolades all day, every day. Bryan Danielson, former Intercontinental Champion, former WWE Champion, a former World Champion in this company, former Tag Team Champion. You like to think that Bryan Danielson has done it all, and yet he still pushes the boundaries. He still pushes the ceiling that he sets for himself, so to speak. Danielson has had an impressive year. Some great matches over against Andrade, another man that's going to be involved in this match. Konosuke Takeshita, another man that's going to be involved in this match. Danielson has locked up with Adam Cole in the past, but it has been a very long time since these two have stepped foot in the ring together. We're going to get Danielson and Adam Cole in the same ring right now, after these two other participants join the match, that being Andrade and Konosuke Takeshita. And only one of these men are going to Perth, Australia to take on the Intercontinental Champion, Jey Uso. Takeshita, another one of those big fight feel type of people. Another guy that had a pretty impressive year, dominating over Monday Night Raw. Never saw any championships throughout his tenure so far, but that could really change at the start of 2025 if Takeshita gets his hands on the Intercontinental Championship, or if he even gets his hands on Jey Uso to begin with. We've seen Takeshita in the ring with Jey Uso before in a losing effort, but something tells me if that championship were to be on the line, that Takeshita would bring a side of him, a fight out of him that we have yet to see. Takeshita with a big opportunity here tonight. Big opportunity for Konosuke Takeshita to get put on his first singles match on the main roster, PLEs. We know Konosuke Takeshita is a former NXT North American champion. As a matter of fact, the last North American champion before NXT closed their doors. And speaking of NXT champions, a former NXT champion in his own right, and a former United States champion at that, Andrade entering the arena. And Andrade has certainly earned the right to be in this match. Impressive performances against Bryan Danielson last season, culminating in a hell of a 2 out of 3 falls match between the two that unfortunately Danielson got the better of El Idolo in, but it did not look like a landslide for Danielson to win that match. There were moments throughout that match that Andrade certainly had the proverbial goat beat. But at the end of the day, Bryan Danielson showing why there are indeed levels to this business, and Danielson is operating on a completely different one than anybody else in this match. If I'm all three of these competitors, Adam Cole, Andrade, or Takeshita, I'm targeting Bryan Danielson, the man that has the most experience, the man that's been to the dance more times than anybody in this match. Arguably, it's a bigger opportunity for Andrade, Takeshita, and Adam Cole than it would be for Bryan Danielson. For Danielson, it would just be another championship on his wall. For Andrade, Takeshita, and Adam Cole, they have to be hungry for opportunities. They've tasted gold in this company before, and they want to taste more heading into WrestleMania season. Here we go, fatal four-way match. Who's going to Perth, Australia? Who's taking that long flight to the land down under to fight for the Intercontinental Championship? Here we go, Andrade and Danielson, of course, locking up. Takeshita taking his frustrations out on Adam Cole now. And look at this, Bryan Danielson wrenching at the arm of Andrade. Now driving the knee right into the lower spine of Andrade. It's going to be hard to keep your head on a swivel during this match with four competitors in the ring. All can go for pinfall opportunities whenever they damn well please as well. Takeshita now taking out Adam Cole. Cole, this is his second match back after defeating Andrade last week. And now look at this, a big bulldog from Andrade wiping out Bryan Danielson. Rivalry renewed here between Danielson and look at this, Takeshita, a little bit of an equalizer on his side with the kendo stick. All is legal in a fatal four-way scenario. Takeshita just broke that kendo stick over the head of Adam Cole. And now it's Andrade going to work on Takeshita. Andrade sends Takeshita to the floor, but Takeshita holds on. Oh, but Andrade getting the better of the Japanese Phenom that time. And now look out for Andrade. Suicide dive. Wiping out Konosuke. And now Adam Cole targeting Bryan Danielson. Like I said, that's kind of the bread and butter of this match. That's the breadwinner of this match. And Bryan Danielson, a man that has done it all in this company, but certainly looking to get back on top of things with a singles title under his belt. No pun intended that time. As now Andrade and Adam Cole trading shots, picking up where they left off last week. And Adam Cole defeated Andrade. And now Andrade up and over for Adam Cole. Look at this. Went for something there, but Cole had his scout and he gets dunked by a German suplex instead. Danielson now with an equalizer and a sledgehammer. But Konosuke Takeshita getting rid of Danielson like yesterday's garbage. As now Andrade and Takeshita with a momentarily team up on Adam Cole here. Cole has a lot of experience in his own right. I think Takeshita and Andrade both know that. Andrade was around when Adam Cole was running things down in NXT. Oh, what a drop kick right to the knee. And now Adam Cole, whoa, a beautiful delayed suplex. Puts Konosuke Takeshita down. And now Andrade getting back up to his feet ever so slightly. And now look at this. Oh! Huge STO or Russian leg sweep that time from Andrade. And then a few punches for Danielson's measure. Look at this. Andrade wiping out the field. Went for Takeshita. Takeshita, though, kept his wits about him in a nice springboard drop kick. Dumping Andrade on his head. Any four of these individuals have a chance at winning this match, and certainly have more than a chance of defeating Jey Uso. Whether that being the... And now look at this, Andrade. Oh, I was going to say whether that being the amount of momentum that Jey Uso has had since SummerSlam, getting his Intercontinental Championship back. Any four of these individuals could certainly derail that momentum. It could certainly put a stop to that title reign in Australia. Now Andrade spikes Cole on his head. Andrade spiking everybody on their heads here tonight. And now wait a minute. Electric chair position. Andrade turns around into a German suplex. Adam Cole has to get the... Oh, no, look at this. Has to get the counter there. Super kick into a straight-jacket German suplex. And now the big moves are starting to come out. Now all four of these individuals are starting to realize just exactly the opportunity at hand. As now Danielson takes Takeshita over with a suplex. Adam Cole ground and pound on Danielson. And now Andrade and Adam Cole back to square one here. Andrade goes off the ropes with a springboard drop kick. Punts Adam Cole, takes Danielson out the equation. This could be Andrade's opportunity. Look at this. Rolls through into a schoolboy. Almost reverse powerbomb there. Konosuke Takeshi's a little too... I was going to say he's a little too distracted right now against Bryan Danielson, but nonetheless, Andrade, look at this now. Andrade with a smack right to the chest, kick to the face. Not done there just yet. Half and half out of the corner. Or excuse me, a butterfly suplex, not the half and half. Let me get my facts straight here. As look at this, you can see Danielson in the corner of your eye, just saving the match for himself. Huge sledgehammer shot right to the abdomen area of Andrade. And as I said, that equalizer of a sledgehammer doing exactly its part. This could be it right here. Danielson to go to Perth, but no. Still some fight left in Adam Cole here tonight. You know, Adam Cole would love to head to the very event that he lost his Intercontinental Championship last year and to regain it. What a revenge arc. What a storybook ending for Adam Cole that would be. Forget WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber would be the finishing of his story. And now look at this, Andrade. No, oh, a bulldog right on that sledgehammer. A bulldog right on that sledgehammer might have knocked Danielson's lights out. And now wait a minute, Adam Cole taking an opportunity here. You cannot blame him. And now it's Andrade, Adam Cole, and Takeshita going back and forth. Went for the Musaiko knee. Got caught. Oh, what a drop kick from Takeshita. As I said, you got to keep your head on a swivel during this match. Takeshita just came out of nowhere, while all of Andrade's focus was, of course, on his rival, Bryan Danielson. As now Danielson dragging Andrade into the center of the ring here. What can he have planned here? Going for it. Oh, indeed. Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought that was going to be it, but the double arms were hooked. And now, wait a minute. This could be it right here. Danielson has Andrade in the center of the ring. Center of the ring cinched in. Oh, the label lock was cinched in, but Adam Cole, a swift kick right to the face. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cattle mutilation did not get the job done. Believe me, the label lock would have done enough damage. But Andrade luckily was saved by Adam Cole, and Andrade is slow to get back up to his feet now as Danielson goes to work on Adam Cole. Oh, what a kick right to the arm. Oh, gets met by a sweep of the leg from Andrade, though. And it's now Andrade's opportunity as Takeshita slowly getting back up to his feet. And look at this, Andrade elbows right to the face of Adam Cole. What can El Idolo have planned here? Look at this, sure-footed Andrade, my goodness gracious. Correcting a moonsault in midair is nearly impossible, and Andrade nearly found himself in an Intercontinental Championship match in Australia. And now it's Danielson. Danielson with a kick right to the arm. Danielson's cut open. Danielson's in a bad way. Konosuke Takeshita off the ropes now with a springboard drop kick one more time. And now it's all three men pretty much ripe for the picking in Konosuke Takeshita's mind. Takeshita now looking to single out Danielson here as now Adam Cole focuses right back in on Andrade. Oh, what a huge kick right to the face. I think that was a version of the last shot, and that might have been the last shot that Cole needed to win this match. If Takeshita didn't get involved, jumping knee strike connects. The jumping knee strike connects to go to Australia. No! Adam Cole just getting the shoulder out. Andrade drives that knee right to the face of Danielson. Andrade drives that knee right to the face of Danielson. And now, wait a minute, it's Andrade and Takeshita going back and forth now. Takeshita drops him with a high-end back suplex. And now Takeshita focusing back in on Adam Cole. Meanwhile, Bryan Danielson has a kendo stick. Oh, and a jumping knee strike to Danielson this time. A jumping knee strike to Danielson to head to Australia. Oh, my goodness gracious. Who is going to walk away with a shot at the Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso at the Elimination Chamber? That begs the question. And now, wait a minute, Andrade. Oh, went for a springboard crossbody, I believe, but didn't get any of it. Did not get any of it, and now Danielson gonna dump Takeshita right on his head. Right on his head goes Takeshita. And now, wait a minute, Andrade, center of the ring with his rival Danielson. Adam Cole's in the mix too, though. Cole's trying to bide his time here. He's got that sledgehammer, strikes Danielson. Strikes Danielson, might have gotten caught, though. Might have gotten caught, though. There it is. Oh, the hammerlock DDT by Andrade. He's going to Australia. 1, 2... No! Cole just got the shoulder out. Takeshita would not have been there in the nick of time. And now it's Danielson. Right back on the attack. Went Busaiku knee. Didn't get any of it. And now Andrade taking out the field once more. Andrade has an opportunity here. Andrade now back and forth. Here we go. Oh, a knee strike right to Cole. Knee strike right to Takeshita. Oh, what a kick right into the corner of Adam Cole. Andrade's fired up here. Danielson choking Takeshita out in the corner. And now it's Andrade and Danielson once again. At one time, they were just fighting for each other's respect. Now they're fighting for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And Danielson now has that kendo stick whacking away at Adam Cole. Adam Cole could be out here with the kendo stick, but look out because Andrade is back up on his feet. Danielson doesn't realize it, though. Look at this. Roll up. Roll up from Andrade. 1, 2. No, Danielson just gets the kick out. But wait a minute. Danielson now with a... Oh, I was going to say, going for a bridge pin. Adam Cole keeping him away from a potential win here tonight. Takeshita now sending Andrade face first into the turnbuckle. And now Bryan Danielson, what the hell's he got planned here? A flying headbutt. A flying headbutt connects, but Takeshita's there to wheel away with the sledgehammer. And now one more time, Takeshita trying to get the win here, but Andrade again saving the match for himself. Now it's Andrade going for a roll-up on Takeshita. 1, 2, no, still not enough. And look at the stare down between these two. Takeshita goes off the ropes with a huge elbow strike. A huge elbow strike connects. This could be Takeshita's opportunity. Both Andrade and Bryan Danielson have been isolated. They've been taken out of the equation. Who's going to rise to the occasion? Is it Takeshita or Adam Cole? Takeshita with a big boot right in the corner. And now Danielson and Andrade going back and forth with one another. Andrade and Danielson, you know the history there is a mile long. Is now Andrade and Danielson going back and forth as Takeshita and Adam Cole fight in the middle of the ring. Oh, what a bicycle kick by Cole. Bicycle kick by Takeshita from Adam Cole. Danielson and Andrade tearing each other limb for limb on the outside. Danielson has that kendo stick. And now Andrade with a big boot right to the face. As now look at this, Andrade. Andrade, big double axe handle to Takeshita. And Andrade's not done there just yet. Going back scale-topped rope. Andrade, oh, wipes him out. Tremendously done by Andrade. As now look at this. What does Andrade have planned for Takeshita? Knees into the corner. The C knees connect. Andrade's not done there just yet, though. Takeshita is out. Andrade went for an elbow drop. Didn't get any of it, though. Adam Cole now. Look at this. Adam Cole with a patella brainbuster. Bryan Danielson with a pin. Adam Cole with a pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Wait a minute. 1, 2. No. Danielson just breaking the count. We thought we were going to get a double count right there with Danielson and Adam Cole. This is awesome, folks. And it is all for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Andrade now chopping away at Danielson. What the hell does Andrade have to do to put away his arch rival? Andrade goes off the ropes. Big elbow strike right to the face of Bryan Danielson. Andrade countering the attempt of Takeshita. And now, wait a minute. Went for the hammerlock one more time, but Takeshita had it scouted. Big drop kick right to the face of Takeshita. Adam Cole trying to steal a win right in the face of Andrade. Chop to the chest of Adam Cole now. And now big clothesline from Cole wipes out Andrade. Oh, what a baseball shot right to the arm. A baseball shot right to the arm. Andrade again in the crosshairs of Danielson. What a match we are seeing, folks. Who wants it more? Who wants that long flight to Australia to potentially walk away as the Intercontinental Champion more? Danielson with a kick right to the knee of Takeshita. And now Andrade getting back slowly but surely back into this one. Chop right to the chest of Danielson. Big strike to the face. And now it's just Adam Cole and Andrade on their feet. Adam Cole is in Dream Street. He's in dreamland right now. As Takeshita once again sends him face first. Look at this, Bryan Danielson, gotch pile driver. Just spiked Adam Cole right on the crown of his skull. Takeshita now. Look at this, Falcon Arrow. Connects. The Falcon Arrow connects Danielson. Danielson has Andrade in a fireman's carry position. Again getting sent face first into the turnbuckle. Adam Cole now. Almost got pinned right there, but Danielson able to save the match. Drops Takeshita on the crown of his skull this time. And now Adam Cole, look at this. Looking to seize the opportunity here. As I said, Cole's looking for that Intercontinental Championship back. Andrade went for broke there on Danielson, but got countered. And now strike right to the face of Adam Cole. And now with Adam Cole now with a, oh my goodness gracious, float over DDT connects. A float over DDT connects, and now wait a minute, Cole's going for the strike. Oh, right to the back. A sledgehammer strike right to the back. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole with a sledgehammer strike right to the back of the neck of Andrade. Pins Andrade for a second week straight. And at the same time receives an Intercontinental Championship opportunity against main event Jey Uso at the Elimination Chamber. What an exhilarating way to start things off here tonight with that fatal four-way match. Adam Cole picking up a big win, and in the process picking up an opportunity to regain that Intercontinental Championship back. The title he lost at that very event last year in the Elimination Chamber, as we previously mentioned. And what a way to keep things rolling here. Johnny Gargano is in singles competition with one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Fenix, here tonight. Of course, this stemming from DIY's vicious assault on the Lucha Bros a number of weeks ago, after the Lucha Bros picked up a big victory over the New Day. Gargano and Ciampa certainly not the fan favorites coming into this match. And we ask why DIY assaulted the Lucha Bros. I mean, if you ask me, it's as pure as day. It's as simple as they're jealous of the Lucha Bros. They're jealous of the Lucha Bros' success. They miss having success in the tag team division like they once had. Cast your minds back to the season before last. DIY was running the tag team division here on Monday Night Raw. And now they kind of been, you know, a bit of an afterthought ever since these new teams like the Guns, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Lucha Bros have arrived on the scene. Ever since the Lucha Bros have arrived on the scene, and the Guns, like I said, just DIY feels like they're a bit of overshadowed, a bit of an afterthought. The last time that that Gargano and Ciampa even fought for those tag team titles was against the Motor City Machine Guns a few months ago in a losing effort to Shelley and Sabin. Maybe they feel, as I said, jealous is the key word. Maybe they feel jealous of the fact that the Lucha Bros could get the job done against the Guns and DIY could not. But needless to say, that is what brought us to this singles match here tonight between Gargano and Fenix. Where Gargano immediately lights up the chest of Fenix. Like I said, not playing any games is DIY as of late. And now Johnny wrestling, if you will, on the attack of Fenix's neck. DIY looking to not only obviously rip that shoulder out of Fenix's socket, but looking to rip those tag team titles off the waist of Lucha Bros before they can even go to their first WrestleMania with them on top of the world of the tag team division. Beautiful springboard moonsault from Gargano. And now Gargano fully on the attack right now of Fenix. Goes for a kick. Oh, Fenix, though, finally gets something to go for himself. Look at this. Big drop kick. And this is where you do not want Fenix to tap into. This man is absolutely just unbelievable when it comes to offense in that ring. Gargano trying to keep a certain pace in this match, a pace that he's more comfortable with, because Lord knows Fenix will turn it up a notch. A huge kick right to the face stuns Gargano. And now Fenix once again trying to take Gargano into those ropes, but oh, what a kick right to the back of the neck. A kick right to the back of the neck as brother Penta looks on. Surely has the utmost confidence in his brother's abilities in this match. Fenix has been in singles competition before. And now look at this, Fenix takes him over. Oh, what the hell? Huge kick right to the face. Nothing real pretty about that one. A huge moonsault. That was certainly going to be on the scoreboard for flashiness. And now look at this huge inverted DDT. Spikes Gargano on his head. And now Ciampa getting involved here. As now, wait a minute, Fenix now trying to take a cheap shot at Ciampa. Oh, but Ciampa, referee's discretion, I guess. Ciampa technically just provoked Fenix, and Fenix got his lick back. The referee was looking at that clear as day. If you ask me, that probably could have been a DQ, but maybe he just, doesn't want to send this crowd home, with some sour faces. This could be a potentially a really good singles match between Gargano and Fenix. Look at this, Fenix turning the pace up as I said he would. A huge knee strike right to the face of Gargano. Goes for the cover now. Count of only a 1.5 as Gargano trying to fight to survive here. Big super kick connects. A big super kick connects, and now here comes Fenix. Here comes Fenix off the ropes with a springboard moonsault of his own. Saw Gargano hit one earlier. Fenix says, I'll raise you. And now it's Gargano not wanting to be there. Look at this. Fenix coming in hot here. Huge kick right to the face. And now look at this. T-bone suplex out of the corner. A T-bone suplex out of the corner from Fenix. Exploder, T-bone, whatever you want to call it. Fenix now in full control of Gargano. Drop kick to the back of the neck as our referee tries to attend to that exposed turnbuckle that Ciampa undid earlier. And now look at this, Gargano back in control here. Back and forth these two go. And now look at that. If the referee did not fix that turnbuckle, then Gargano would have been able to wipe him out face first into the turnbuckle, but he might get the opportunity right now. Lawn darted him right into the second turnbuckle, but Fenix gets the shoulder out. Oh, what a kick right to the face. A kick right to the face stuns Gargano. And now, wait a minute, went for something there, but Gargano having it scouted now. And oh no, wait a minute, Gargano out of nowhere into the Gargano escape. The Gargano escape is cinched in. Can Fenix escape the Gargano escape? That's the real question. Is it going to be lights out for Fenix? No, not indeed. He's going to fight. Just like we've seen him do every week now. Huge Hurricane Rana takes Gargano out. As now Fenix taking Gargano over to the top. Over the top rope, I should say. And look at this. Oh, a huge schoolboy powerbomb to the outside. And now once again, it's Ciampa undoing the turnbuckle pad. Fenix was trying to give him a brief warning of sorts. Ciampa's already gotten involved once in this match. As now Fenix trying to not so friendlily invite Gargano back into the ring. Gargano now facing the wrath of Fenix as once again our referee tries to fix that turnbuckle pad. Ciampa making him earn his paycheck here tonight. And speaking of earning your paycheck, look at Rey Fenix. Fenix with a beautiful, almost shot of a cannon-esque version of a Hurricane Run to the outside. Now he spikes Gargano on his head with the Destroyer. Or with a Frankenstein, a reverse Frankenstein, or Poison Rana. My head's all over the place when it comes to calling moves here tonight. Gargano back in the fray now. Gargano back in the fray as now it's Penta. Penta taking a little bit of a page out of DIY's playbook, talking a little bit of trash to Gargano. As now look at this, half and half, sends him halfway across the ring. And now Ciampa again getting involved in this match. Fenix and Ciampa having choice words. As now Gargano looking to take control here. Oh, what a huge flatliner. Flatliner knocks Fenix out, but Fenix is trying to stay in the fight here. Off the rope, springboard cutter connects. A springboard cutter connects to Gargano. That is the opportunity that Fenix needs. And now wait a minute, Rey Fenix now. What has he got planned here? Over the top rope, takes out, oh my goodness. Takes out Tommaso Ciampa. That'll be the last time Tommaso Ciampa sticks his nose in Fenix's business. Destroyer on the floor. A Destroyer on the floor as Fenix ain't done there just yet. Pop-up Hurricane Rana. And I don't think he's done there just yet either. He wants Gargano up to his feet. What the hell has Rey Fenix got planned here? Look out! Oh, a double axe handle. Ciampa certainly not going to stick his nose in Fenix's business anymore. Just got planted on the crown of his bald skull with the Destroyer on the floor. Fenix now calling Gargano up to his feet. Big springboard drop kick averted. Might have been a distraction nonetheless for Ciampa as Gargano just laid Fenix out with a discus lariat. Discus lariat lays Fenix out, goes for the cover. Fenix getting the shoulder out though. Gargano, a little bit of frustration on his end as he's got to be asking himself, what the hell is it going to take to put Fenix away for good? The question is, or the answer is, I don't know if there is an answer. That's the answer. Oh, a big super kick right to the face. A big super kick right to the face of Gargano, stunning the former World Tag Team Champion. As now Gargano and Fenix going back and forth right now with one another. And now look at this off the rope. Springboard DDT connects. A springboard DDT connects. Fenix now heading to the top rope. What's he got planned here? Big frog splash connects. A big frog splash to put Gargano away. 1, 2. No, Gargano just getting that shoulder off the mat. What a match we are seeing, folks. The tag team championships aren't even on the line, and hell, I want to see them be on the line. I want to see all 4 of these guys getting involved in the match. And now, wait a minute, Fenix calling for the end perhaps here. Look at this. Oh, a springboard Hurricane Rana. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Not done there just yet. 450 splash. This is indeed awesome. Goes for the cover. Gargano with a shoulder out once more. Fenix cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. This match is still going on. And now Fenix going for something here. Gargano with an escape. No pun intended. And now it's Gargano going for something. Sends Fenix back first into that turnbuckle. Right into the corner. Goes Rey Fenix, and now Gargano kind of biding his time a little bit. I don't know if I really agree with that when you're working with Fenix. And now, wait a minute, Gargano, slice bread takes Fenix out. But wait a minute, Rey Fenix with a roll-up. Fenix with a roll-up. Fenix with a roll-up. 1, 2, 3, got Gargano. Fenix got Gargano with the roll-up. Fenix wearing the wounds of war. Looks like he got a little bit of a busted lip. Penta, proud of his brother. Ciampa probably has a head injury after taking a Destroyer on the outside. What a match between these two, folks. I can't wait to see them run it back for those tag team championships. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's already been. I mean, I told you during WrestleMania season, these performers are going to be putting on, well, performances of their entire lives. And that's what we saw with that fatal four-way #1 contenders match to start our show. And then, of course, Fenix and Gargano putting it all on the line. The match directly before this. But now, folks, it is time to lock in because it is sudden death. It is last chance for these competitors to get into the Elimination Chamber. 3 competitors that have lost previous qualifier matches are now going into sudden death. Bayley, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez. Only one of these ladies are becoming the 6th and final member of the Elimination Chamber. A field in the women's department as far as the Elimination Chamber that is absolutely stacked. Names like Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton. Cora Jade secured her spot last week, pinning this woman right here, Roxanne Perez, and defeating Bayley as well in triple threat action. And now Perez and Bayley meet each other again in sudden death. Liv Morgan has entered the chat this time, though, after 2 impressive performances, not only in her Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Charlotte Flair in a losing effort, but also in a losing effort to Becky Lynch last week. So the key word there is losing effort. Like, I mean, if you can put on these impressive performances all you want, you need to get some W's if you're going to, move up the proverbial ladder here in WWE, as Liv Morgan would love to do. I mean, she is a former women's champion, women's world champion, but it's been a long time since she's been on top of the world. And a win here tonight is arguably probably most needed for Liv Morgan. She needs to find herself in that Elimination Chamber. She needs to get a win in the Elimination Chamber so she can secure her spot at WrestleMania for a Women's World Championship opportunity. Nonetheless, this is a big opportunity for all 3 of these women. I mean, not a lot of people get 2 chances to qualify for a potential WrestleMania match. Normally, you get your 1 chance, and then if you mess it up, then better luck next year. But General Manager Adam Pearce is being all but too lenient, too nice to these competitors. Both the women and the men that are going to main event, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor. Every single one of these people have lost their qualifying matches, but they get one last opportunity to find themselves in Satan's favorite structure. As here we go, Perez, Morgan, Bayley getting ready here tonight as Bayley drives some elbows right to the face of Morgan. Perez now, oh, look at this, goes right for Bayley with a Luthez Perez. And now look at this, Liv Morgan off the ropes, taking advantage of a little bit of a distracted Roxanne Perez. We know there's a little bit of a heat between Bayley and Perez. These 2 ladies were locked in war games with each other back in Chicago at Survivor Series. Bayley, of course, on Becky Lynch's team, almost a rebellious team towards this new generation of female athletes like Perez, Cora Jade, to be exact. And now look at this. Oh, a huge German suplex. Bayley dumping Liv Morgan right on the crown of her skull, right on the upper part of her neck as well. And now Bayley perhaps looking to take a page out of the men's playbook in the opening match, trying to get a weapon to utilize to her advantage. But look at this. Perez is all over the field right now as Bayley and Liv Morgan feeling the wrath of the prodigy herself. Perez looking to find a way in that Elimination Chamber where her best friend, Cora Jade, a.k.a. the woman that pinned her last week, has already qualified for. Maybe looking for a little bit of revenge on Cora Jade if she can get her hands on her in the Elimination Chamber. And now look at this, Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan, both two women that have been putting on impressive performances as of late on Monday Night Raw, going head-to-head here as Liv Morgan with a big drop kick right to the face of Perez. Look at this, full head of steam with the John Woo kick into the corner. Shotgun drop kick from Liv Morgan. Bayley targets the knee of Liv Morgan. I would argue that Liv is probably the one that's least fresh, but all three of these ladies competed last week. They're probably all sitting at around 65%, if you ask me. And now Perez targeting Bayley once again. Huge shots right to the face of the role model. And now look at this. Perez sweeps the leg, but no, Bayley counters with a clothesline. And now Bayley throwing her literal entire body at Liv Morgan to wipe her out. That's how much Bayley wants to find herself back in a main event spot at WrestleMania. Oh, a huge knee strike right to the addendum area of Bayley. Liv Morgan goes right back on the attack. All three of these women, you can tell how bad they want to find themselves in the Elimination Chamber. Imagine just being hungry for so hungry for an opportunity that you're willing to put your body on the line, as Roxanne Perez just did. But not only just like that, but put your body on the line, entering the most brutal match next to a Hell in a Cell that this company offers in the Elimination Chamber. And now Perez arming herself with a baseball bat, only to get shot right out by a huge drop kick from Liv Morgan. And now Bayley and Perez going back and forth, kick to the knee. Look at this, La Montreal cradle from Roxanne. Liv Morgan, though, breaks it up, I should say. And now it's Liv Morgan going off the ropes. Look at this, though, Perez trying to stop her dead in her tracks, only to get caught. And now Bayley double legs Morgan. Huge strikes right to the face of Liv. And now Perez once again targeting Bayley here. Liv Morgan now targeting Perez. Back and forth we go with all three of these ladies. And oh no, wait, Bayley almost took advantage of a distracted Roxanne. Oh, what an elbow strike right to the face. An elbow strike right to the face. And now, oh, a huge STO. STO by Bayley. Could get the job done. Liv Morgan breaks it up. Chops right to the chest of Bayley. Back and forth between Liv Morgan and Bayley, both two former Women's World Champions. The only woman in this match that hasn't been a Women's World Champion on the main roster is Roxanne. So maybe she's the hungriest out of all of them. And now, wait a minute, Morgan with a beautiful counter there. Goes off the ropes. Oh, no, Perez seen that game before. And now Perez gets stopped dead in her tracks. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, a bit of a stand still, if you ask me. And now, wait a minute, Perez now, face first, turns Liv Morgan inside out. And now Perez fighting off both members of both Bayley and Liv Morgan at this point. Look out, Roxanne with the huge knees right to the face. Knees right to the face of Liv, and Perez says that's it. Perez says that's it, but Bayley has other things in mind. And now, wait a minute. Perez kind of biding her time, perched on the top rope here. And Liv Morgan now looking to take Bayley out with the head scissors. She gets Bayley this time. Look out for Roxanne. No water in the pool. And now Morgan sending Perez into the corner. Just cannonballing herself right into the Prodigy. And now Liv Morgan with that baseball bat. Huge strike right to the arm of Bayley. Liv Morgan going for a pin here. Could that be it? Count of two. No, Bayley just gets the shoulder out. Bayley just gets the shoulder out. And now, wait a minute, Liv Morgan was going for something there, but Perez had it scouted a mile wide. Oh, just got striked right from behind, though, from Bayley. And now, wait a minute, Liv Morgan setting up for a face buster. Face buster to Bayley. Perez is isolated. This could be Liv Morgan's opportunity. A little bit of a variation of the Oblivion. Oblivion connects to the role model. Can Roxanne get up in enough time? 1, 2, 3. Perez just missing out. Liv Morgan qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. Like I said, is this truly going to be the start, the beginning arch of the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour? Can Liv Morgan get on top of the world, get back on top of the world, and get back into the world title hunt? That is what we'll find out when we get to Perth, Australia in just a few short days. All right, folks, it's officially main event time. We've already learned that Liv Morgan has punched her ticket to Perth, Australia. We're about to find out which one of these men punched their ticket inside the Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, LA Knight. Again, 3 men that have lost prior qualifiers with a second chance sudden death opportunity to close our show directly before the Elimination Chamber. KO, he's kind of like in the same little predicament that Liv Morgan has been in the last year or so. Kevin Owens has not held a world title in this company in quite some time. And he also hasn't main evented WrestleMania in a few years either. And you could say the same thing about Finn Balor, as both of these individuals, I mean, they've always had a place on the card. They've always had a spot here in WWE, but it just hasn't been in the World Championship hunt for quite some time. Maybe you could say they got lost in the shuffle. I don't know. That's up for opinions, I suppose. That's up for somebody's, discussion, I guess. But nonetheless, both of these men would love to find themselves not only in the Elimination Chamber, but back in the championship picture after all these years of being away from it. Finn Balor, he's chased after the World Heavyweight Championship before a number of years ago, but unsuccessful attempts. Balor looking to have a little bit more success if he can walk away with a victory here tonight and find himself in the Elimination Chamber with a field consisting of names like Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov, CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins, and Drew McIntyre, of course. That's one hell of a field, if you ask me. Balor would be joining a star-studded cast of performers in that Elimination Chamber, and certainly some men that could do a lot of damage throughout that Elimination Chamber. I mean, can you imagine a Braun Breaker locked inside a cage? You don't lock a dog inside a cage for a long periodical amount of time. Trust me, you just don't. Especially not a very wild, rabid, hungry dog like Braun Breaker. A man that's hungry for opportunity, a man that's hungry to succeed in this business. Braun Breaker could be a wild card, could be a sleeper favorite come Perth, Australia. We'll have to find out, I guess. It all depends. The Elimination Chamber is not forgiving to anybody that's in that match. Doesn't matter if you're the biggest dog in the fight. Doesn't matter if you're a brute like Drew McIntyre. If your skin feels that cold steel, cold them chain-linked walls, anything. If you even hit any part of that chamber, if you get thrown into the plexiglass, bulletproof plexiglass that the pods are made out of, and I mean, you don't walk away the same person that you were coming into the match. When it comes to the Elimination Chamber, you just don't. You always, I mean, anybody that's ever been in Elimination Chamber, all the performers will tell you they have never been the same since stepping in. mean, Hall of Famer Booker T is one to attest to that. He's only been in one Elimination Chamber, and he thanks his lucky stars that he hasn't never been in another one in his entire career. That night, he witnessed Triple H have to seek immediate medical care after that match, after getting nearly his throat crushed after a huge frog splash from Rob Van Dam off the top of the pod. Imagine a grown man coming down from every bit of 15 feet in the air right on your neck. Not to mention in that match, Shawn Michaels bled a doozy. I'm of course referring to the very first Elimination Chamber, Survivor Series 2002, a night that we will always remember as fans as the debut of Satan's favorite structure, that being the Elimination Chamber, and how these three are fighting for an opportunity to a one-ride ticket to hell, pretty much. As LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor, there's no teams, there's no favorites in this match. All three of these individuals extremely selfish in their own rights, and as they should be. With WrestleMania season just on the horizon, LA Knight drops the knee. And now Kevin Owens goes off the ropes. LA Knight, though, avoiding catastrophe. Huge elbow strike right to the face of Owens. And now a huge elbow from Balor, though. Forearm strike right to the face of the megastar. And now Kevin Owens right on the attack of Finn Balor. Balor, though, oh, huge neck breaker. Wipes out Kevin Owens. Balor now reversing LA Knight. Goes to the top rope. LA Knight, though, oh, made a mistake. Balor able to keep Knight guessing. He thought that he was going to be on one side of the ring. Balor ended up being on top of the rope instead. And now a huge arm drag to LA Knight. Wipes out the megastar. Balor's in control right now. Kevin Owens perhaps going for a little bit of an equalizer in that kendo stick. And now, wait a minute, Balor looked to try and stop him. And a huge kendo stick shot right to the ribs. Oh, and a poke. I think he poked LA Knight right in the throat with that kendo stick. Talk about throat injuries. Balor utilizing the weapon that Kevin Owens brought to the ring for his advantage. Big drop kick right to the shin of LA Knight. And look at this. LA Knight, though, back into this one with a huge tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam there. Oh, a huge strike right to the back of the neck of Kevin Owens. Might have caught him on the forehead, too. I think we see a little bit of blood on Kevin Owens' forehead there. As LA Knight and Finn Balor going back and forth now. Huge clothesline from LA Knight, former Intercontinental Champion, looking to upgrade that status to World Champion if he can win the Elimination Chamber and defeat apparently what would be the ring general Gunther now, considering John Cena last week breaking the headlines, absolutely shattering the headlines, as a matter of fact, letting Cody Rhodes know that he is coming for him at WrestleMania. So now it's really who wants to face the ring general in Philadelphia. That's the real question. We'll find out when we get to Australia, but we'll also find out if Gunther is even going to be the champion heading into Philadelphia. Remember, he has to fight the hometown, I would say hometown boy, but more like a hometown monster in Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed and Gunther will be fighting in Australia for that World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther might not even make it to Philly. He might not even make it to Philly with that championship in tow. Bronson Reed could be looking closely into a World Championship W when we get to the Elimination Chamber. Look out, speaking of W's, Balor just went for the kill. Balor just went for the kill with the coup de grace, but LA Knight getting out of the way that time. Kevin Owens, though, with a sledgehammer strike. Wait a minute, got caught. BFT. BFT from LA Knight, and now he's a little bit undecisive here as he realized that Balor is back up on his feet. He wanted to go for the pinfall, but Balor was back up on his feet. That could have been LA Knight's one and only opportunity to find himself in the Elimination Chamber. And he chose not to go for it because he saw Balor getting up to his feet, which honestly is a veteran instinct for sure. But at that same time, I think I would have gone for the cover. I would have tried my luck, especially with a huge opportunity like the Elimination Chamber at stake. Not only a huge opportunity, the only one and second only opportunity you get. Balor wiping out Kevin Owens. Balor is in final form here tonight ever since he's been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Ever since he got traded to Monday Night Raw, I should say. Look at this, tries to take LA Knight over. Kevin Owens wipes LA Knight out instead. This is how much it means to all these men involved. Sling Blade from Finn. A Sling Blade from Finn, as I was saying, ever since Balor has been traded to Monday Night Raw, away from the Judgment Day, and been able to kind of rebrand and focus on himself, really, he is coming to one hell of a competitor here on Monday Night Raw. He gave Cody Rhodes one hell of a match at the Royal Rumble. Almost walked away with the WWE Championship in the process. And now LA Knight, look at this, hanging Balor out to dry. Kevin Owens and LA Knight now going back and forth. Huge big boot right to the face of Kevin Owens. LA Knight sends Balor into the corner. And now, wait a minute, LA Knight, huge shot right to the face of Balor. What does LA Knight have planned here? Kevin Owens gonna let LA Knight get his stuff in. Apparently, look at this. The pure athleticism from LA Knight. Gonna send Balor crashing down with a huge superplex. Megaplex, if you will, from the Megastar. And now it's Kevin Owens trying to focus in here. Oh, what a knee strike right to the back of LA Knight. And now Balor trying to lick his wounds on the outside. He just got dropped by a huge superplex. Kevin Owens sending LA Knight into the corner. Shoulder first. Shoulder first goes LA Knight. Balor's kind of buying his time on the outside. Kevin Owens has that sledgehammer now. And now, wait a minute, Balor went from halfway across the ring, tried it, but I mean, he almost got it, honestly. That was pretty impressive by Finn. And now LA Knight could be in trouble here. Balor's getting up to the top rope. Balor's getting up to the top rope. Double axe handle wipes out the Megastar. And now Finn and KO going back and forth here. No, got caught. Stunner. Stunner connects to Balor. Knight's back up on his feet. Knight's back up on his feet. And now it's LA Knight and Kevin Owens, who's going to the chamber. LA Knight with another sidewalk slam. Stomp right to the back of the neck of KO. LA Knight going to the outside here. And oh no, he got that microphone. Oh, a shot right to the face. We know LA Knight loves to use that microphone both physically and verbally. And now, wait a minute, Kevin Owens, look out! Sends LA Knight crashing. A huge suicide dive attempt from Kevin Owens. And now, wait a minute, Finn Balor, big drop kick right to the face. A big drop kick right to the face. Finn Balor takes LA Knight out. Takes LA Knight out, and now, wait a minute. Kevin Owens, though, was waiting for Balor to get back into the ring, sends him on the ropes. And now LA Knight gets back in the ring. Kevin Owens has that sledgehammer. LA Knight taking that sledgehammer away. Oh, a huge elbow strike right to the jaw. LA Knight and Kevin Owens trying to attack the former world champion, the first ever Universal Champion, Finn Balor. Balor's looking to get back into that form that he once was in when it comes to being a world champion. And now, wait a minute, Finn caught LA Knight. He caught LA Knight. Live with the lifting inverted DDT, and now it's almost right for the picking, but no. Balor now, Sling Blade connects to KO. Sling Blade connects to KO. Balor has LA Knight up. Has LA Knight up for the Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday to the Megastar. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens could not get up to his feet in enough time. Balor's going to the chamber. And until then, Thank you for joining me for another episode of Universe Mode on the JPG channel. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one.